Hey, it's Aaron again from Worship Catalyst. Now, this drum training session is the sixth of a multi-part series on dynamic techniques. In this session, we're going to cover some ideas of how to play big using two different techniques. The first one I call riding on the crash, and the second is using an open hi-hat. Now, to me, riding on the crash is the loudest you can get without breaking something. Now, I try to use it sparingly, and I play it on the biggest part of the song, and maybe once or twice in a set. All you do to ride on the crash is instead of playing on the hi-hat or the ride, you play on the crash. So we're going to play 8 notes on the crash, and the kick on 1 and 3, the snare on 2 and 4. This is very similar to what you can hear in Always, which is a song by Christian Stanfield. Let's try it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now go ahead and pause the video and you try to play it at home. Now that you've played that one, let's use the same concept, but instead of the crash, we're going to use an open hi-hat. Now it's important that the hi-hat is open and not held tight. So lift it up, adjust it, whatever you need to do to make sure there's a little bit of space between the two so they sizzle. And then when you hit it, they'll sizzle together even more. Let's try that. The same drum pattern. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now, you heard me play it, so go ahead and pause the video and try it at home. Let's do one more thing with this. I want to talk about this because sometimes when we add the open hi-hat or the crash, if we're doing the same thing that we're doing on the hi-hat, when it's closed or on the ride, it might be too much. For an example, we're going to use Holding Nothing Back by Jesus Culture. So I'm going to be playing 8 notes on the hi-hat, then I'm going to switch to quarter notes on the crash to kind of open it up a little bit. When you do that, you can always play more on the snare or the toms, add other things. So let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just one of the many variations you can do with the open hi-hat or riding on the crash. Have fun with it. And if you have any questions or you want to check out videos or any more information, go to worshipcatalyst.com. Thanks for watching.